Due to redistricting after the last census, there will be new representation in southeast Colorado Springs, and voters in that area of town paying close attention to the races, including the vote on who will represent Senate District 11. Our Ashley Portillo has the latest on the candidates and how redistricting has made that race closer than ever. Ashley.
Rob, so the Senate district has been represented by a Democrat since the year 2014, and the primary election will determine which new Democrat will run in the general election happening in November, and redistricting has made that race even more competitive.
26% Democrat, about 24% Republican registered voters, and about 48% unaffiliated voters.
Redistricting inspired State Representative Tony Exum to run again for office, this time for state senator.
I was in term limited mode, to be honest with you, and when the lines changed, I was the only sitting legislator inside those lines.
The race for Senate District 11 was formerly a safe seat for the Democratic candidate. But now that the lines have changed and the district has gotten even bigger, the margin only leans about 2% for Democrats.
And with the low voter turnout, that makes it a very, very difficult race.
Exum is competing with District 4 City Council member Yolanda Avila. She was also motivated by the redistricting process.
It became an open seat and I decided to go for it, but it made it much more closer. I have my work cut out for me.
The two both work and live in Southeast Springs and hope to continue representing their community in a different capacity.
So I've worked really hard to improve access, whether it be infrastructure, transit, parks.
For Avila, who's been serving Southeast Springs since 2017, she also wants to increase funding for economic development.
So I want to make sure that in this affluent city, that this neighborhood and this district has the same access and quality of life as the other.
And for Exum, his priorities are
that's helping people that are living in poverty do better, making sure our kids get a great education, making sure our businesses get a fair shot.
Meanwhile, the winner between Exum and Avila will go on to face Republican Senator Dennis Heise in the general election. Meanwhile, in the House District 17 race, Democrats Regina English and Misha Smith are competing against each other. The winner today will face Republican Rachel Stovall later in November.